Here's my character in Final Fantasy XIV, by the way, if you haven't seen her before. Bidawee. Love her so much. Miss her when I don't see her for a few days. I'm like, ah, there she is. It's a marathon, not a sprint, literally. Kids learn characters over years and years and years. Yeah. It's kind of infuriating sometimes looking at words now because like I can read like half of the characters in a word and I'm like, I just can't, but I wish I could read them all. But one day I will be able to. Bead cutie, there she is, my girl. Took me 15 years to fully understand Korean, so you're doing better than, hey, it's still gonna be a long time, trust. I'm wishful in no particular order. Number 1, Ambrosia, mine, defended Pippa, the monk, from a new friend they found in a sarcophagus and had been trapped for 30,000 years. A vampire that found a way to walk in sunlight. She hadn't drank blood in all that time, so she ended up frenzying. She drank a lot of blood from the party and got better. Oh, yay to defending girlfriend from vampire blood rage. Yippee! Congrats, I love to hear it. That's very gay. I love to hear gay things. Happy Pride Month, everybody. I haven't said it yet today. Happy Pride Month. I hope your Pride Month has been so good. And speaking of, thank you so much for being here if you were during my Twitch Pride Guild Raid Train stream the other day. I had such a nice time. I loved what I sketched and the vibes were everything. We are teleporting to continue the main quest now. Like I said, we left off on a cliffhanger last time. Do I remember exactly what happened? No, but I might be able to read about it. As Minfilia struggles to turn away the petitioners, Tataru interrupts the meeting to report that Alphino was injured during a riot precipitated by refugees in Ul'dah, and is now receiving care at the Hourglass. Fearing for the lives of his fellow refugees, the chief petitioner begs the antecedent to intervene, only to be told that those responsible will have to answer for their actions. Paying the man no further heed, Minfilia orders you to make haste for Ul'dah in case Alphino is in need of assistance. Oh my god, I gotta check on my boy! Right, we heard at the very end of last time that Alfie was injured and that we needed to go see him, and I was very upset about it. Thank you for lurking, Bo! Happy freaking Friday! I appreciate you. Glad that Tate is calm now. Okay. Let's game. Let's game, everybody. I'm really excited to finally have this game in full because I always want to do my dailies, but it takes away from my time I spend with Laura because this is in a different room than where she usually hangs out. But once I have the full game, I think that will be motivation enough to get Laura to keep playing it. She hasn't played in a while. Will Byers is so behind. That's her character. But then we can do our dailies together. And that's something that she's down to do. But we can't like make a group right now because neither of us pay. So we can't add each other. So once I start paying, I can finally recruit her. Here's the boy, by the way. Hi, Dars. How are you doing today? What's up? How's it going? Happy Friday.
Come, you must have gathered by now that Tataru is given to exaggeration. As you can see, I am quite well.
That's kind of suspicious.
Ul'dah, on the other hand, is not. This riot was anything but an isolated incident.
We heard he was injured. I do remember this happening. Yes, Dars.
There is a restlessness.
I agree,
in the air.
Novi.
Tensions long simmering are at last threatening to boil over. Ul'dah is a nation infamous for the great disparity between the wealthy and the poor. The majority of the populace accepts this state of affairs, because they believe that every man bears responsibility for his own lot in life.
Big disparity. I broke up with him! Oh my god, huge. Let's go, Darce. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you! Who needs men, especially if they are bad? Not you. Not me. Not nobody. Happy Pride. But seriously, I know that's a really hard decision to make. Even when someone is bad to you, it can be difficult to break up with them. So I'm very proud of you. You're doing amazing, sweetie. Heck yeah. I was breaking up with him and he kept saying, no, you can't. Whatever. And I was devastated. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, exactly, for Darth. My friend is literally the reason why I broke up with him. What did your friend do? Did they advise you well? Or encourage you? I hate when people say you can't break up with them. Like, actually, yes, I can. Actually, yes. Yes, I can. Wishful Ambrosia had previously cast Detect Thoughts on Pippa with consent. Ambrosia doesn't tend to use that spell or any enchantment spells because she doesn't like to mess with people's consent, even an enemy, and that's valid. Pippa had a really positive reaction because she was able to communicate for the first time only on her own. That whole Kenku thing about how they can't actually speak, only repeat words and phrases they've heard before. Gotcha. Oh, that's really cool. I'm glad it was good. Also a sweet gay moment. We love to see it.
To an Uldan, money is the foremost, and some would say the only measure of a man's worth. Small wonder that the wealthiest wield the greatest influence.
Big wealth disparity in
So where do the
Ul'dah.
refugees fit into this social hierarchy? What place is there for those who fled Alamigo and the destruction of the Calamity?
Probably not a good place.
Plainly, there is none. They have no wealth, no power, and no worth. To the Ul'dan way of thinking, they may as well not exist.
Dang. Also, look at this queen. Like, she is gorgeous. My goodness. I just had to show you. I was like, ooh, this character model. Okay.
Choosing to ignore their existence, however, is patently not an option. General Rauban and the Sultana understand this, which is why they ordered the Immortal Flames to provide the refugees aid and succor.
Since Pippa liked it so much, Ambrosia made her a little earring/brooch that is a magic item that lets Pippa cast the same spell. With some other stuff. Oh, that's so cool. I love when the DM lets you get a little creative like that. Darce, your friends all hated him. And then one of your friends got you at a really sensitive time. He sat you down and talked some sense into you about him. When you did break up with him, your friends sat on call for hours listening to you cry and help you. Said he'd try and distract you by asking you random questions. Oh, I'm glad you have such a good support system. That helps a lot in a breakup. I feel like when people don't have good support systems, they stay in bad relationships for a lot longer. So I'm glad you have that. Vixen, as a bisexual woman, I tend to give a lot of sex advice to men. So in honor of Pride Month, I'm teaming up with Mortal Kombat to present the Finisher campaign. Yes. Vixen, what is that a reference to? Wishful, finally one before I shut up about them. We've reached about 50k words of roleplay with these two. Oh my god. That's awesome. And Sun, thank you so much for the 3 stream streak. That is epic. Walks into this. Oh, I really appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out for 3 streams in a row. That's awesome. It's a quote I found on Tumblr. Very good. Very good. I nod. I like. Anyway, more about Ul'dah and what's going on there.
None would dispute that the expenses incurred by this policy grow by the day, with no end in sight. This has prompted more and more Uldans to question their obligation to aid these worthless wanderers. While more and more refugees have come to resent their treatment at the hands of the sneering citizenry.
I like this camera work that's going on.
The manner of Lord Lolorito's refusal to grant the dolmens asylum bespoke a disdain for all refugees, an attitude shared by the rest of the monetarists. And you may be sure they make no effort to conceal their opinions. It was only a matter of time before the refugees united in protest, nor is it any surprise that some among them would ultimately resort to violence. That the immortal flames should choose this of all occasions to engage in joint training exercises with the other Grand Companies. By the time they return, the situation may well have deteriorated beyond mending.
This is Sam Riegel wishful. It is. You clocked him. And Darcy's been helping you a lot more than you'd like to admit, but you do appreciate him for it. I'm glad. And I know my boy, yes, it's him. Apparently it's only him like at the beginning of the game, and then like all of the voice actors change pretty shortly after this, but it's been nice to hear him a little bit. Anyway, this place is corrupt, is what we're hearing, and they hate refugees. Pretty messed up. The Great Divide, indeed. Indeed. Ooh, what do I want? This one. Bum, 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 bum. Anything for me to equip? Certainly not. Who's one of my favorite characters in Gurren Lagann. Gurren Lagann, something I'm not familiar with, but have heard the name. Do, do, do. Anyway, he's got our next quest too. Desperate times. Alphinaud wishes to investigate the circumstances surrounding the riot. I wonder if he's unwilling to admit that he was injured and that's why he's being weird about that. If you like Gurren Lagann, watch Promare. I haven't seen that either. Fades back into the shadows. But I've heard Promare is really good as well. I remember the fan art when it came out was good. I'm back from the dentist. It should not have taken that long for me to get my retainer. I'm so sorry that it did. That's very ridiculous. But welcome back. At least it's done. Hi, Frostarea. It's so nice to see you. Welcome in. Happy Friday. As I told you before, it was all but inevitable that an incident of this kind would eventually occur, given the rising tensions within the Sultanate. Nevertheless, I have reason to believe that this particular riot may not have begun spontaneously. Have I piqued your curiosity? Good. Then you will accompany me to the Hall of Flames. I would hear what General Raubon has to say upon the matter. Very well. We be following. I always feel a type of way recommending Gurren Lagann. It's a lot of there's a lot of fan service. I understand. It's hard when you have like a semi-problematic fave. I feel that, for sure. Earbuds in at the grocery. Good luck with the shopping, Vi. I hope you find all the things you're looking for. And that there are good sales. Ooh, manifesting. Talking to the reception, Arctic. I tried reaching your office multiple times, but no one answered. And like that, I managed to get an appointment. I'm sure they were like, oh, sorry. Oh, really? No one answered? Whoops. This guy's just hanging out over here. He's just chilling. He's not even in the council chambers. Promare is so very nearly as good. If there'd been more of it, the in-between. I love the story and the whole movie though. Oh, okay, nice. All right, let's see what the general has to say to us. Now is not a good time, B. My hands are full dealing with the refugees. Precisely the matter we wish to discuss, General. Alphinaud, back on your feet already? You may credit my swift recovery to your chirurgeons. What does that mean? Chirurgeons. An archaic term for a surgeon. Oh, kind of sounds like surgeon. He had surgery and says that he's fine and that nothing happened? Okay, liar. Oh, he's shaking his head, My memories of the riot are still somewhat muddled. I trust you managed to regain control of the situation? Not entirely. We secured the city soon enough, but not before the unrest had spread to the surrounding territories. Pockets of resistance remain throughout Thanlan. We've sent what forces we can spare to root out the last of the belligerents, but progress is slow. They are damnably elusive. I can well imagine, given that the majority of refugees live outside the walls. Hi, Bree! Happy Friend Friday! How is your day going? Alfie jump scare, literally. Hi, Pokepot. Hi, Bree. Hi, Rach. Everybody, please, 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 go follow my friend. Needs more yellow, also known as Bree, who is awesome and goated. Hi, Bear. Hi, Becca. Hi, Joku. Hi, Adam. It's so nice to see all of you. Hi, Ari. My name is B, also known as Honey Garlic Fishbones. If we haven't met before, it's very nice to meet you. I'm playing through Final Fantasy XIV right now. All of it right now, today. Let's go. For the first time. And I'm currently in the post-ARR content, which has been good. More voice acting, more drama, more camera work than the base game had, so I've been enjoying it. Brie, you're a melon-flavored fishbone. That sounds pretty good. Say hi to Sun. Don't worry, I already said hi to Sun. Don't worry, don't worry. I'm not missing anybody. And yeah, how was Mecha Chameleon? Is that what it's called? I was lurking earlier while you were playing. What do you think? I have heard that it's very popular and that it hit 7 million copies sold faster than Resident Evil Requiem, which is kind of crazy. Also, I'm loving the rain in the background of the game right now. I don't know if you've noticed, it's good. It was actually so fun, I wasn't expecting it. I'm glad you liked it. I mean, I figured that you would have a good time. You are very funny. I'm sure that hijinks ensued. Oh, I wonder if you're right, Bear. Joku, today you're a rainbow sprinkle fishbone. Happy Pride. Happy Pride to the rainbow sprinkles in the chat. But yes, Bree, if you need to go eat, I know you usually eat right after stream. Go eat your food. Go take care of yourself. Same with Raiders. Raid and run if you need to. Do your thing. I'm happy to have you here. But yes, if you don't know me, I'm gay married. I play video game, period. Joku, you liked it too. I do, but I'm lurking. To see the Final Fantasy is amazing. I love to see them too. Happy Pride. That's all I need to know. Exactly. But yes, so what's happening right now in this video game is we're in Ul'dah. There was some kind of like maybe planned riot that happened that this boy, he got caught up in and had to get surgery. Though is downplaying it and is like, it was nothing. But yet, you had surgery. Yeah, tensions are high in the city of Ul'dah. And the rich people hate the refugees. And that's what we know. More like video game, period. Absolutely. Anyway, let's see what he has to say. What I do not understand is how they came to be so well prepared. Before my little accident, I observed that several of the refugees were armed, and not with butcher's knives or pitchforks, but with martial weaponry. I need harshly add that such equipment is costly. None can deny the tensions between the Ul'dah citizenry and the refugee population have increased since the Domans were turned away. But would that motivate a starving man to purchase arms in lieu of food? I think not. And what of those who have not even a single gil to spend? Who could not survive without the aid provided by the immortal flames? Surely they would sooner sell a weapon than bring it to bear against their benefactors. Come to the point. Hi, Dawn. Welcome in. Very well. My point, General, is that this powder keg of discontent was not set alight by chance. These events were deliberately set in motion, and And now order must be restored. That is my first duty. Until it is done, any investigation can wait. I don't know that that's true, sir. I don't know. I do not have time to discuss this. My scouts will be returning anon. Okay. So he's not interested in discussing a potential conspiracy that's going on. He's like, I don't have time for this. I'm out of here. Goodbye. The general is no fool. He keeps his own counsel, and with good cause. Were he to claim, without the necessary proof, that these riots were instigated by outside forces, the monetarists would accuse him of attempting to shirk responsibility. After all, he and the Sultana have been the most outspoken proponents of refugee aid. Regardless, they will face harsh criticism in the days ahead. Our allies may stumble upon the truth in time, but I have far more faith in your abilities, B. Therefore, I propose we conduct our own investigation, independent of the authorities. Oh, going around the authorities, we say, I don't mind that. To that end, I would have you make inquiries in the settlements suspected of harboring belligerents. Commander Swift will know which they are. He may balk at a request for such information, but I've no doubt you can persuade him with your silver tongue. I, meanwhile, shall seek answers in my own way, after which we can regroup and share our findings. Well then, shall we? Nods. B do we, she's the silent but deadly type. Also, the rain is really nice. Ugh. I just love rain in general. I love to sleep to rain sounds. It's very calming. When games have changing weather, I'm all in. Sign me up. You look as though you have something to say, B, do you? What you ask is no simple favor. Were such information to fall into the wrong hands, the lives of countless soldiers would be at risk. Even so, there is wisdom in your words. An able individual may be better suited to this task than a regiment. Very well. The Brass Blades have reported suspicious activity in the vicinity of Lost Hope. It may be unrelated to recent events, but we doubt it. I suggest you begin by speaking to the Blades posted there. Very well. Swift. I shall do that swiftly. So we've got a heads up about an area where we could talk to some people, get some information. Let's go gather. Orange juice is so delicious, by the way. Do we have any orange juice lovers? Any orange juice haters? How do we feel about orange juice in this community? Also, the foliage here is really pretty. I'm just noticing like the cacti, the little flowers. I like them. Love a juice. Me too, Honestly, any juice. I'll take it. Lemonade, delicious. Summer, kind of the season of juices. Here are some refugees for us to talk to. Also, again, loving the fire. Realistically, would this fire stay lit even though it's raining? No. But do I like the idea of it? Yes. Let's talk to both of these people. This is Amalberga. What brings you here, adventurer? Search for refugees? Well then, you've come to the right place. Ah, you mean those refugees? No, you won't find them here. Most of the people of Lost Hope have come to accept their situation and are content to pass their days in peace and quiet. Outsiders have trouble understanding that, like that merchant who passed through recently. Gregarious fellow, but awfully opinionated. Can't say I was sad to see him go. Merchant who passed through recently. We're writing this down. Ooh, I love juicy juice apple juice. Apple juice is good. Underrated, in my opinion. I don't drink, and maybe I mean it's underrated by me because I don't have apple juice very often. But Trader Joe's has a sparkling apple juice that Laura really likes, and that TBH I should have bought yesterday, but I wasn't in the mood then. Bear, I'm laughing because you said BBL. BBL, gotta go get an oil change. Bye, Bear. See you later. Thank you for the good luck. I hope the oil change is chill. Here's Leofric. Friend of the Sultanate, are we? I take it this means someone has read my report. The refugees who left with the merchant have yet to return. I'm increasingly concerned that Zazawaka's suspicions were correct. You haven't the foggiest what I'm talking about, do you? Never mind. Speak with Zazawaka. He will explain everything. Yeehaw! Alright. Go speak with Sazakawa. Over this way. Yesterday I watched some of Bree, Needs More Yellow, who raided in briefly ago, play Pokemon, one of the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games, which I had never seen any of. But what I do always know about the Mystery Dungeon games is that they have such good music. So it was fun to hear that, but they have very silly storytelling, which I didn't expect. Don't hurt me, I'm not one of them. I beg your pardon, you're not a flame. I see. If Leofric bid that you speak to me, then I take it you've agreed to help. 'Twill be praised for that, because we haven't had a moment to waste. Everybody knows the flames are on the march. The others have fallen under that fanatic spell, but not I. Promises of revolution and retribution, of holding the ruling class to account, and taking that which is owed. Ha! A childish fantasy. I did everything I could to dissuade the others from leaving, but few would heed my words. Now that one of our idealists has returned, however, the madness of the merchant's plan is plain for all to see. Look behind yonder tent, and you will understand why. Even now he babbles incoherently, so traumatized is he by the bloodshed he witnessed. Try as I might, I can make little sense of his words beyond the fact that he was not alone in surviving. Yet I've no doubt that merchant will lead to the remainder of their doom. I beg of you, find them before he does. Okay, so there's the merchant is bad. Bad merchant. Making people go crazy. Here we have a terrified refugee who at first heeded the merchant's words, but is now back. What are you doing? Don't draw. Don't draw. Don't draw. Don't draw. Don't draw. He hates artists, apparently. Jeez. Maybe he really hates pencil sounds, which I relate to, actually. Why didn't you run away with me? We could have escaped together. Then you'd be here with me. Be here to soothe me. Why did you have to stay and leave me alone? Okay, good news. We can attempt to soothe the refugee. Soothe. They're there. Refugee, calm down. How did this guy learn how to talk in bold text? What a good question. Who are you? What do you want? Oh my, he has such sweet little eyes. It's true, I followed the merchant. May the gods strike me down for my folly. What they will not give, you must take, he said. When we asked how, he revealed a cache of weapons he'd brought and implored us to seize control of our fates. I thought about running then and there, but the others were so excited, he split us into 2 groups, sent us off on our own. Also, Gucci, I see you in the background. But when the flames found us, we didn't know what to do. Our leader tried to parlay with theirs, but then they started arguing and then fighting, and everybody was fighting, and the flames were shouting. Oh my god, the other group, they're still out there. If we don't stop them, they'll be massacred like mine was. He looks like such a kid, this poor little guy. I am laughing. Let's see. I think I want this one. Me slowly turning around, slowly viewing my surroundings. I heard that stretch. I know you're near. Ah, there. Looking like you're about to jump into the water. Yippee! There. Calm down now. Okay, but your little headpiece is so cute. And I like this top. We're cute, we're casual, we're cat girls. Okay, how do you feel like B to we and we like are related to each other? Because we're both cat girls, but I feel like we're not cousins. Like maybe we grew up near each other. Maybe we're like former neighbors. What are your thoughts? Let's see. I need to learn more of these. I'm gonna dance. Showing off for you. We met at the FF7 HateCon. No, we did not. No. Hi, Brim. Welcome in. It's nice to see you. Happy Friday. How's it been going? Oh, your blades are nice too. Whoa. Okay, flexing on me. Well, I'm away. Away with me. Off to the Final Fantasy VII HateCon. Bye. S'mores fishbone, delicious. I'm so EP. Oh, go rest. Thank you for saying hi, though. I appreciate it. We're just gaming. We're just gaming and chilling. I hope you can rest a lot this weekend, especially. Love a restful little weekend. This weekend, so Laura usually works on Fridays and Sundays, but this weekend, Laura has to work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which is the worst. Truly awful, disgusting news. Hi, Matcha! Oh my god, I'm so sorry you're a stinky fishbone. You're actually the third person to be stinky today. Yeah, we hate to see it, we hate to hear it. It's the worst. Oh, I realize that. I think I need to... Is this a different terrified refugee? I don't know. We're not going to worry about it. I haven't checked what I am today. Oh my god! Laura and I are both 1% sane. Wow, that actually makes a lot of sense. TBH. And I'm a double fried fishbone. Not the most exciting fishbone to be. Matcha, how's your Friday? I hope it's been good. Shock and awe. The terrified refugee would have you find his brethren and convince them to lay down their arms. The other refugees are hiding in the caves south of Lost Hope, but to approach them would be fruitless. They would sooner call us agents of the Sultanate and try to kill us than listen to reason. Why, the twins might even deign to do the deed themselves. A pox on all bloody sellswords! They were supposed to train us to fight, but the ones he sent with us vanished during the struggle. Oh, if only we had never listened to that merchant's ridiculous claims. He said our cause was righteous, that the gods would never suffer us to be defeated. Though, if they were forced to confront reality, that's it! Challenge the twins to combat and show my brethren that their strongest warriors are no match for one woman. Mayhap then they will agree to lay down their arms and renounce this plot. Just tired. It sounds like it's an EP Friday here in the B stream chat. I think that's what I'm gathering. I'm doing well though. I'm enjoying my game time. My legal designated gaming time is happening now, so how can I complain? Oh my god, Amethyst. Hey. There's nothing to see in my inventory grid. There's nothing to see. Rach, I was just talking at the beginning of the stream, we were talking about how the game's on sale right now, and I've been saying I would get the game when it's on sale. It's half off. So I think after stream, it's time for me to buy this video game and to start subscribing. Oh, you heard? Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if you were here for that. Freak yeah, I'm very excited. Getting off free trial will fix that inventory. Exactly, I need that. Amethyst, how are you doing today? Oh, you heard it from another friend. Okay, I was like, sorry if I'm repeating what you already heard me say to you. I hope you're having such a good day, Amethyst. Are you tired too? Collective EP? Wishful's EP? Ah, shaking my head. So busy, I missed the first hour of stream. Well, I'm happy to have you now. Don't worry, there's still so many hours left of stream. Many. 10 million, basically. Gucci, you're so sleepy too. Ah. What is up with the sleepiness of the day? Oh, I like this person who's named Krusty Blanket. Good name. I'm getting secondhand stress is so funny. I should scoop my... I mean, I can hide it if it makes you panic. This is even it with me having sold a bunch of stuff. Oh, okay, I think I need to go in here. Little sleepy amethyst, but might get to go to 5 Below after work. I'm also holding you to that 10,000 hour stream. 10 million, excuse me. Not even 10,000. 10 million. Hey, the exciting news is I will have my second ever 24-hour stream. I was gonna say pretty soon. Like, I can't say for sure that it's gonna be pretty soon, but like, I'm gonna have another 24-hour stream when I hit 2,000 followers on Twitch. And like, that's not that far away at this point. It's not that far away. So like, basically, very soon. Can't wait to do an obscene quantity of gaming. Okay, I think I went to a bad entrance for this. I don't know why I thought that was the way. I was wrong. Do-do-do-do. For me, I think it's because it's finally a little colder here. Only 62 right now. It was raining a nice little bit too. So I just want to curl into a blanket and be dead to the world. Right, you guys just had such a heat wave. I also, you know, was out until 1:30 last night because I was invited to karaoke. Didn't sing. But now that I know the vibes, I will sing next time. Have you been to karaoke previously, Wishful? I have never gone. But I would describe myself as being a shy singer. So that's why I've never been like, oh yes, karaoke makes sense for me. But I would, with the right people, you know what I mean? Teenagers is a great pick. I agree. Oh, Rach, I said the same thing as you, twin. Gucci, you were at your job this morning. Went to a coffee shop to get some coffee. Fell in love with the barista. Oh my god. But driving so much makes me so sleepy. Valid. I say as a non-driver. I think maybe the entrance is down here. I'm just hunting around. Here we go. The clutch. Coming in clutch. Oh my god, it's 106 for you, Noviel? That's crazy. I'm so sorry. Stay cool. Oof. Love to sing in the car, but in front of people, yeah. I agree. And hi, Izuku. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Izuku, we're finally actually, after I play Final Fantasy 14 for an hour and a half or so, finally gonna finish the RE4 DLC. It's happening today. Oh, here we have a desperate refugee who's got quite the haircut. 7 hells, they found us. Everybody grab your gear and make for the rendezvous point. So that's your game, is it? Sorry to disappoint you, lass, but we're more than willing to kill you ourselves. Oh, and it's time for battle. Excuse me. Oh, is it? Okay. Yeah, we're fighting. I was like, are you gonna attack me? Or like, or am I just gonna stand here? But yeah, anyway, so excited about buying the game in full. Really looking forward to it. I love the summer sale. Happy summer sale, by the way, everybody. Anybody like excited to get anything from the Steam summer sale? Anything you're looking forward to? I haven't looked. I looked at like a, you know, I got an email notification about it and it showed me some of the stuff that's on sale, but I need to look at my full wish list, see if there's anything I want. Oh, they seem pretty excited to fight me. I wonder if these are the twins. They're giving twins. excited to get a big bag of nothing. Yes, huge. Big bag of nothing. Yeah, realistically, I'll probably just buy the full version of this game, but like, that'll be what I get from it. You know what I mean? That'll be enough for me. Nice. Did I show you who's boss, or did I show you who's boss? They look really sad now. Oh! You beat him like it was nothing. Hell almighty, what are we gonna do now? Sorry, King. Sorry I came to your cave and flexed on you, but listen, otherwise you would have died. Otherwise you would have died. And that would have been better. Let me change my class. Okay. And let's go tell the people what we've done. Let's go tell them of our success. Since Witchy Wife and I are moving, going to IKEA this weekend, we're probably not going to be doing any more video game buying until after So Fair. Big expenses on the horizon. Moving, so expensive. Are you excited about where you're moving though, Wishful? Oh. Can't go any higher than this. I think the cave is here. The game is like, what are you doing? It's a little mad at me. It's fine. Okay, I'm heading in here. Don't worry, terrified refugee. I saved your friends from certain death. You returned. Did you find my brethren? What are the twins? What happened? I see. Well, you had no choice. Better that a handful of them take a beating from you than the lot get butchered by the flames. Tell me, what did the merchant have to say when it was over? Huh? But where else would he be? Unless he went to Stone's Throw to recruit others? Dang, so he like recruited all those kids and then he just like left them there. That's pretty evil. That's pretty not nice. Okay, Mr. Terrified, what do we have to say now? Reap the Whirlwind. The terrified refugee would have you find the shady figure who's trying to stir dissent among his brothers. The merchant wished to approach the refugees in Stone's Throw, but was waiting until the flames withdrew their forces from the vicinity. Now that they have, there's nothing to stop him from continuing his work. How many more must perish in pursuit of this futile cause? How much more suffering must we endure before it ends? Find him. Convince him to cease his mad quest. It will surely lead us to ruin. Yeah, he does sound like he sucks. I feel like this must be one of the rich guys. One of the monetarists from Ul'dah who is like looking for a reason to get refugees killed because of the weight that they are adding to his wallet in a negative sense. To the fact that they are taking weight from his wallet. But I wonder who it is. I'm looking forward to finding out. Wishful, you're so excited. You're going to be right across the road from the farmer's market downtown. Oh, that's awesome. We'll be able to walk to all the shops, restaurants, bars, and fun things. We're spending less overall because your internet and utilities will be cheaper and better appliances. Oh my God, so it's perfect all around. I'm so happy for you, Wishful. That's awesome. I can't wait to hear how it goes. Do you move? Is it like a July 1st move? Because that'd be really soon. One moment, please. July 6th. Oh my God, so soon! Good luck, good luck, good luck. Sending much love and much light your way. You got this. Moving professional. Sorry, I'm delivering lurks to people so I can save my stream streaks. Very important. We only have from the 6th to the 10th to get everything all moved. Oh my god. I hate that there's so little time. I just like hate the way moving works. It's so annoying. That's what I have to complain about. It was really hard moving in New York because you had like one day. It would always be like, you have to be out by, you know, the 29th of this month, but then, or like the last day of the month, essentially, 29th, 30th, 31st. And then you have to move into the new place on the first day. So like, you always had to kind of adjust things and be like, can we get in a day early? Seems like that other places too, but I feel like it was especially brutal there. They're unforgiving. Moving sucks, Astra, right? Finally got a house a few years ago, and it's the longest I've lived in a place since I moved out for college. Yeah. It's tough that home ownership is so inaccessible. Ah, here's the I was like, where is a person for me to talk to in this? This camp is looking rough, by the way. And this person's looking really unhappy. Crying! Crying child. Have you seen my parents? I haven't. They told me to stay here with the others. They said they'd be back soon, but it's been days. They left with the man from Ul'dah. The man said they were going to change everything, make it so we could live inside the walls with everyone else. I liked it when he said that. I didn't like it when he talked about making the rich people pay. Everyone looked so angry. I got scared. Say, miss, are you looking for someone? I'm looking for a merchant. You mean the man who left with my parents? But I don't know where he... Footsteps? Approaching? Someone? Wait, look! Over there! I think that's him! Oh, he's just looking around. Mistrustful Merchant is his current name. Well now, which of these gullible fools shall be my next victim? Ah, me. I'm the gullible fool right here. Oh no, he clocks me. You! He's fleeing! He's getting away! Go get him, miss! Yeah, they know I'm strong. Let's go kill him. Sugar, thank you for letting us know you're still here. Exactly. I was thinking the same thing. It's the axe, isn't it? Oh, you noticed my axe. Speaking of which, I have a weapon coffer I need to use. I got it last time. I completely forgot about it. Ooh. Didn't mean to click that button. This one. Do. I wonder about this new weapon that I got. Is it better than my previous one? Oh my god, my weapon coffer I think is full. Frick. Got so much stuff. Okay, what if I just discarded this one thing?
You're doing amazing, sweetie. Wow, look at her go.
Thank you. Hi, Chris. Millie, thank you for the lurk. Chris, 78% saying today. Nice, nice. We love to see it. Fishbone hates you. Fishbone is being such a hater. Okay. you're a double fried fish bone. Me too, twin. We both are. Do. Anyway, I was looking into this other axe I just got, but I don't see it here for some reason. Oh, right. I think it, oh. Excuse me. Suddenly I'm nude. How indecent. I was looking at this axe. It's beautiful. Oh my god, it's a giant. Huge axe. That's crazy. There's gear you don't need and you have enough rank with your grand company, you can turn them in for seals. Oh, really? Oh, I wonder if I have enough rank. I'm so curious. Great suggestion. I need more seals real bad. So I should look into that. Anyway, here's the merchant who was running away from me. Chris, how's your Friday? Happy Friday. And everyone else, if I haven't asked you, how's your Friday? You again. Why are you pursuing me? Because you suck. That's what I said. Thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate you. I've been drinking orange juice, but I think I'm out now. So on to water it is, I guess. Sedition? Treason? Revolution? That's preposterous. Who's filled your head with all these lies? Refugees? The self-same refugees who terrorized the streets of Ul'dah? Ha! You have no evidence to prove your accusations. None. Maybe I do. I might have some witnesses. No, I will not accompany you to the Hall of Flames. You have no right to detain me. Oh my god, Bidui is so threatening. She said, for the sake of argument, let's say I did do the things you claim. Surely you don't think I'd give Chichirn's arse about politics? It was business, only business. Okay, in what way? Is someone paying you? I would imagine so. Being threatened again. Especially these days, yes, especially in the heat that everybody's experiencing. We need to do a lot of hydrating. We both know I am not the one you want. However, if you agree to protect me, I swear I will tell you everything. He's being watched. Somebody could snipe this guy out right now. And they did! What's all the commotion? I made them sound like Mickey Mouse, I'm so sorry. 7 hells! Tell the others to spread out and search the area. The killer may still be close. They are. That was dramatic. I liked it. I know why we're chasing him. Obstruction of justice, blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons. Manslaughter too? Yeah, and he's definitely enjoying it. Far too much. Anyway, Stone Torch, what's up? Hold, adventurer. I would know more about your relationship with the victim, as well as the events that led to his death. Oh my god, we're being interrogated now. The killer's getting away. This man was responsible for the recent riots? Mayhap we owe his murderer a debt of gratitude. In any case, it's obvious you are not the one whom we seek. You may carry on with your investigation, Scion. Yeah, actually, I'm a Scion of the 7th Dawn, so... My reference wasn't caught, I see. What are you referring to, Arctic? I'm not the best with references, like, even if I've seen the material. I know, you got your sandwich! Yay for me eating. Huge yay. Major yay for eating. You would think E for eating, but no, A. What's on your sandwich? I would love to know. Today I had a sandwich that was, it was an everything bagel with provolone cheese, ham, like a spicy green pepper sauce. That it? Oh, and a hash brown. It was pretty good. It's pretty good. Frostrea, thank you so much for the 115 stream streak. That is huge. 115. Incredibly impressive. Thank you for hanging out for all of those streams. 115 in a row is crazy. You are so awesome. Thank you for being a member of this community. What news, B? Where is the merchant? Murdered? Damn it all to the seventh hell! He was not simply murdered, B. He was silenced. Too many knew his face, and he was ready to divulge his secrets. Do not despair, though. We may be closer to identifying the true orchestrator of these riots than you realize. We be hoping. We'd be praying. Creeping up 80k channel points. Let's go, Arctic. You're getting really close. Almost a VIP. Sub-roll, turkey, cheddar, lettuce, mayo, mustard, and a truffle hot sauce I found. Ooh, 2 pickle spears on the side. I'm a pickle hater, but Laura would be jealous. Pickle lover, Space Laura. Revolution is the name of the next quest. Swift has a message for you from General Raban. The Flame General left word that you were to proceed to the Fragrant Chamber as soon as you returned. He wishes to discuss your recent discoveries, as well as the results of your own investigation. Master Alphino has already been informed, and should be waiting for you outside. Pray proceed to the Royal Promenade with all haste and speak with Bartholomew. Shall do. Oh my god, congratulations on being 6-7 sanity today, Beth. That's huge. How are you doing? How's Deltarune, if you've played it yet? You're a s'mores fishbone. Gotta do your own thing. Oh, thanks for saying hi. Love you too. Thanks for lurk. Daily fishbone, too expensive. Pish posh wish wash. Fishbone maxing. Let's see. I'm trying to go to the crystal to teleport around. Nearly played all of it. Nearly done. Lesbian's so good. I'm so happy. Yay. I'm glad you're living your best life. Okay, this is about where we need to go. It's okay, yay! More than you expected. I know you kept your expectations pretty low. So I'm glad to know that it has exceeded them, as it should. During Pride Month. So really we need to go to the Chamber of Rule. You know what's funnier than 25? 26. And that's a reference that I do get. FFX really said, here, damn, happy Pride Month, literally. And hey, we'll take it. We'll take it. Arctic, today you're also a s'mores fishbone. Oh my god. You and Beth and Brim are all twinning. We've only got s'mores and stinky today. We're all s'mores and stinky and double fried. Triple whammy. Oh, it's from the beginning of 5. Arctic, I've been realizing that I've forgotten a lot of Persona 5 because I haven't played it since 2020. So maybe I'm due for a replay. Perhaps. Also woke up at a good time. Nice, Beth. I love to hear it. Gotta go pee and do other things. I love you too. Toodaloo. Wishful. I'm sorry you're a century old. I'm so sorry. You got called out by Fishbone's bot today. It was a hater. Honestly, it's been a hater. We've been expecting you, madam. Please proceed inside. Will do. Wow, I love getting so many items in this video game. Thank you. Bye, you're also a century old. Oh my god. Fishbone's bot is not creative today.
Of your recent activities. You've made great strides towards quelling the violence.
Despite our best efforts to determine what provoked this uprising, the truth continues to elude us. Have you uncovered aught which might shed some light on the mystery?
Long pause.
This information does not leave this room.
Oh my god, they have tea to share. Bye, welcome home. Eating a chocolate chip muffin and drinking appy juice. Oh, so you're living your best life. Hey, Amethyst is a unique fishbone today. Key lime. I think you're the only one who's been that. Wishful is young and hot, and so is Vi. You guys are both young hotties. Young hotties in the chat, period. We're all young hotties here.
To reject the Doman refugees' appeal for asylum had lasting repercussions. A number of those displaced by the calamity claimed it was proof of a policy of discrimination. Together with a group of Alamegan refugees, they organized a series of demonstrations to protest against the Sultanate. Demonstrations which became heated, but did not descend into violence.
Yes, you were sentient. I would say that that's fun. Noviel, it's not good or bad, it's just fun. Hi, Leo. Thank you for the love. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Me and Vi voguing in the background, literally. I don't know how to vogue, but you would still be good at it. You just would. How are you today, Leo? How's your Friday? I hope it's been good. We're just having intense conversations in this video game.
Served as a call to arms.
A unit of brass blades sent to supervise a demonstration loosed arrows upon unarmed protesters.
Oh god. There's just bad things are happening in all directions here. Bad things. I love this queen's hair color, by the way. I feel like it's like a peach. It's so cute. FF14, one of my GOAT FF games. Yes. I've started playing this in February and I've been enjoying it a lot. It's been a very good time so far.
It was this atrocity which prompted the refugees to take up arms. I need not tell you what followed.
We assumed at first that the attack was born of a miscommunication. When emotions run high, they happen. But suspicions were raised regarding the unit's commanding officer, whom I ordered interrogated.
So much tea happening. But yeah, I'm in post-ARR right now, on my way to the first expansion, which I'm really looking forward to. What's your favorite Final Fantasy game, if I may ask? I haven't played all of them, but I'm a curious lady.
Sure enough, our fears were soon confirmed. The dog confessed that a merchant had offered him coin to give the order. A merchant in the employ of Teleji Adeleji.
I figured it's these monetarists.
Teleji Adeleji. But
And
he
he's
spoke
up.
in favor of the Doman's cause, and has ever seemed sympathetic towards the refugees' plight. Why would he do such a thing?
That is kind of surprising. Cliche, but I think 7, hey, it's cliche because it's a good game. Big fan of 16. 16 is super duper underrated.
Know you of the
I love
Cartano
Clive.
Reclamation Bill? It is a proposal to annex the Cartano Flats so that refugees may establish permanent settlements.
When last I looked, that was disputed territory.
Aye. Some might even call it a battlefield.
Just like love.
The destruction wrought by Bahamut was greatest at the Cartano Flats. That much is common knowledge.
I had a hard time with 16. It's very violent in a way I haven't seen in a Final Fantasy game. It definitely was like tonally different. A little more brutal. I understand what you mean. I'm gonna start 9 for the first time soon. Oh my god, I hope you enjoy it. I always hear great things about it. I haven't played 9. I feel like that's one of the ones. I hear great things about 9 and 6 and 8, like most of them. It's rated M for mature. The first one to be, wow. I know they were really inspired by Game of Thrones with 16. And I guess that's why they went for that more brutal tone. I've never finished 16. I played the first half of it on here like a year and a couple months ago. And I just didn't end up finishing it because of reasons, but I'd love to go back to it at some point because I really liked it. I'll die on the hill of, is that 12 being your favorite Arctic? Zodiac Age, I said it. I don't know very much about 12. Oh, but people like that one. People like that one. I'll finish it eventually, but playing... But yeah, how are you liking 15 so far, Noviel? Game of Thrones was at its height when they started dev. Yoshi P gave the staff the homework. Yeah, of watching the whole series. Wonder what they thought of it. It was too... Game of Thrones is too brutal for me.
His rampage laid bare ancient Allagan ruins, of which no record existed. There are certain differences of opinion as to how these ruins should be handled, which is why each nation maintains a military presence in the region to this day. Yet differ though we may, we are still allies. Therefore, in the interest of preserving the Eorzean alliance, we have reached an agreement. Any conflict which may arise during the course of military exercises in the region shall have no bearing on relations between our nations. In full knowledge of this delicate state of affairs, Teleji Adeleji proposed the Cartano Reclamation Bill. A shameless bloody ruse which stands to benefit him in but one conceivable way. If successful, he will gain control over the disputed territory under the guise of assisting in the resettlement effort. And you can be sure he'll build an orphanage next to every Allagan ruin.
This guy sounds like he sucks. And this is how we got PvP. That makes sense. Now, if you're still in the first area, you need to go back and do all the quests and hunts you picked up. Yeah, there's a lot of side stuff in that game. Don't feel like you have to do all of it unless you want to, because I feel like sometimes that can lessen your momentum. I did some of the side stuff in 15, but I didn't do all of it. I want to. Okay, good. Sometimes I feel like people do side stuff because they...
of the Eorzean Alliance and risk countless lives for personal gain.
Oh my god, he looks so scary here. Sometimes I feel like people do side stuff because they feel obligated, but other times it's because they want to. All these names are starting to sound very... The Judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique Tenalis Cardinal. Yes! Very good. I understand what you mean exactly.
He walks a path all his own, independent of any faction and beholden to none of his fellows on the Syndicate.
The Song of My People, literally, it makes me think of Amethyst every time. Speaking of which, Noviel, I know you're a Genshin Impact fan. Genshin Impact fans, huge day for us because the Tsaritsa, her character model was unveiled, and like so have many of the new ones for the new regions coming out in the fall. Huge. I'm super behind on that game, but like this is a part of the game I've been really looking forward to for a long time, so might be enough to get me back into it. We'll see.
By inciting the less fortunate to violence, he hopes to convince others that the Cartano Reclamation Bill is the only viable solution. His sympathy for the plight of the Domins was not but posturing to gain credibility with the refugees. Of that there can be no doubt.
Forgive me, but what could possibly motivate Teleji Adeleji to go to such lengths? What is so special about these ruins that he would risk his position on the Syndicate, and, most likely, charges of treason against the Sultanate?
Yeah, same, Noviel. I don't usually watch like too much of the new stuff because I'm like, I don't want big spoilers, but like I'll catch some glimpses of new character models and be like, ooh la la. I saw some people with elf ears and fairy wings. Omega.
Pardon?
An Allagan monstrosity, not unlike the Ultima weapon. Mayhap larger, we know not. It has yet to be fully excavated.
The ultimate weapon was really bad. I don't want another thing like that.
Allagan inscriptions indicate that it was created to fell Bahamut himself. If accurate, it might explain why Nail Van Darnus chose to bring the Red Moon down upon the Cotonou Flats. Given the ends he went to ensure Eorzea's annihilation, destroying the one weapon which could stay the Elder Primal may well have seemed like good sense.
When first I bore witness to the power of the Ultima weapon, I doubted the evidence of my senses. And now you tell me there is another such weapon. One which could contend with Bahamut. Bahamut!
A weapon to rival Metal Gear. I wish they had just said that directly in the game.
Aye, we were skeptical ourselves. Truth be told, until the Ultima weapon's existence came to light, we thought the inscription had been mistranslated.
At present, Omega is more akin to a fossil than a tool of war, having long since ceased to function. As such, its true potential cannot accurately be gauged. However, if someone were to restore it, as the Garleans did the Ultima weapon, I have little doubt that he would wield untold power.
Power enough to subjugate Uldar like as not, and the rest of Eorzea besides, which is doubtless why Teleji Adeleji yearns to have it.
We are allowed only one Metal Gear reference, and we blew that in a flashback. Ah, shaking my head. Well, we take what we can get, I suppose.
That he should aspire to world domination. He who has ever walked 2 paces behind Lord Lolorito in matters of commerce.
Yeah, that's crazy.
'Tis in acknowledgement of his own limitations that he seeks this power. Woe betide us all should we allow him to have it.
Pray waste no time chasing rats. Only a fool would believe that secrets can be kept in Uldar.
It would seem the implications of the Sultanate's refugee problem are rather more far-reaching than we assumed.
Hey, so real quick here. Since Thancred is my character's father, how many people in chat are married to him? So far I know that, you know, Riri's married to Thancred, and I know that Giru, you know, that's like kind of her side piece. Oh, Kuchi, are you also married to Thancred? Oh. Hi, Vern. Welcome in. It's nice to see you. Hello. How goes it? Happy Friday. I hope you're having a great Friday. Also, I was talking about this earlier, but I'm going to talk about it again because I might as well. Tomorrow, Vern and I are doing something together. A collab thing. I'm looking forward to it. Go follow her if you haven't already. But we're going to be playing a cute game called Calico to celebrate our friend Xgiru's birthday from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern time. I'm really looking forward to it. My Friday is mid. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear your Friday is mid. Is it going to get better? Do you have plans for your Friday evening? But yes, I'm excited to play Cat Game with you. I'm hoping we'll enjoy it. Adding updates to my list of parents. Okay, I'm just writing down. 1.0 Thancred really got around. I bet he did. I believe it. But yeah, so what we just learned is interesting. I guess, Teleji, Adeleji, he seemed like a good guy, but he's actually a bad guy. Seemed like he cared about the refugees, but actually he's lying because he wants to take over the world pretty much. And he's trying to acquire this area of no man's land where lives a dormant, extremely powerful weapon. And yeah, he's trying to say like, oh, these refugees, God, we've got so much conflict with them. Guess we gotta build housing on this no man's land that you should give me. And then, but he really wants it for the weapon. He's just saying that it's for other reasons. And allegedly is crazy. But true, real. Stories we tell. Recent revelations weigh heavily on Alpha No's mind. Boy's going through it. He says, this is a lot. I should be glad to know the truth, and yet, the thought that all this chaos was the product of one man's lust for power sickens me. How long do you think they intended to hide the existence of Omega from the Scions? That they even felt the need to do so is most troubling. It would be in our best interests to learn more of the military activities in the disputed territories. You are, of course, the Scion best suited to this task, Sergeant DeWee. Do take a moment to visit Maelstrom Command and make inquiries at the earliest available opportunity. I guess I will. Omega first mention, absolutely. I'm gonna nap. Have a good nap, Coochie. Rest well. So far, Vern, the vibe in here for everybody's Friday is that everybody's tired. It's either too hot or it's like kind of rainy and gloomy. That's been the vibe. That's what I've heard from the people. Begone, whelp! This is no place for children, we hear yelled. Oh, there's this crying child whose parents have been missing for days. How rude. I'm sorry. Poor kid. I was looking for you, miss. You said you were going looking for the man who left with my parents. You know this girl? Yeah. Okay, so I have 458 listed parents. So who am I spending Christmas with? With Auntie, of course. True, Christmas at Auntie's. Sounds kind of good. Vern, you too tired. I know you said this was a really busy week for you, so I hope that you get some rest this weekend. So important. Rest max. So he visited Stone's Throw as well. I see. Did you find the man? Were my parents with him? They were not, I'm afraid. However, I can think of several places they might be. If you like, we can go and look for them together. Really? You'll help me look, mister? Of course, but first, I must needs finish speaking with my friend. She's telling me a secret, you see, so no one else is allowed to listen. Mayhap you could wait for me by the pillar over there. We require but a moment. Okay, mister, I'll be waiting. Oh, off you go. I'll take her to the quicksand. Mayhap Momodi will know what to do. A legion of Garleans, an ether-starved primal. Even dealing with an Ossian would be preferable to this charade. Sometimes I fear Minfilia is too ambitious. We rush hither and yon in response to threats as they arise, without concern for the strain it places on our limited resources, and ourselves. Mayhap the time has come for a change. This guy's tired. I wonder how old he is. Never knew B could convincingly voice act a child, but here we are. We're just here being silly and goofy with our voices. Cats love you? That means you're a perfect human, Arctic, actually. If a cat loves you, you're good. You're approved. By the way, I saw in a non-spoilery way, I just like briefly glanced at a Scion tier list the other day. Like as I was looking for something else, I just like saw a little tiny post image of one, and I didn't read into it very much, but I did see that the only person in F tier was Minfilia. No spoilers about that, by the way, but like she's my favorite, so these folks be mayhapping left and right. Left and right. I had two of my kitties cuddling this morning. Almost didn't get out of bed. Oh my god. I'm strong. You're the strongest of the soldiers in this chat, Noviel, for getting out of bed. I'm impressed. And Coochie would agree about Minfilia. Oh, like a lot of people thought she was annoying. I can't see past her appearance. She's just so beautiful, gorgeous, and I like her voice. Her voice reminds me of Shadowheart, so I'm enamored by that. Like, personality, sure, she's kind of mid, but I don't care. B, this is Minfilia. I know this is sudden, but I must ask you to return to Revenant's Toll with all due haste. Speak of the devil. The situation in the Twelveswood has taken a turn for the worse. I will explain in detail once you arrive. So, things are just blowing up left and right. So, Alfie, you know how you were just saying that we're overworked? Yeah. The Twelveswood? Then the primal threat she spoke of before has been confirmed? I've received no reports of FFXIV activity, which leaves the Sylphs? Go, B. You know as well as I that the appearance of a primal takes precedence over all else. Oh, and when you arrive, do inform the antecedent that while I am grateful for her concern, she needn't fear for my safety. I am more than capable of protecting myself. Don't say anything else controversial that will force me to wake from my nap. I'll try. Pray return. It didn't help. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I always be pray returning left and right. Homeward bound for Revenant's Toll. Oh, almost knocked over my glass. In good old Mordona. I hear Moogle sounds and it makes me happy. 14 Twitter pisses me off. Don't look at that. Okay, I won't. I'm not on Twitter, really, so I wouldn't know. I think it was Google Images where I saw that. I don't know what I Googled. Because I wasn't, like, looking at images of any character. Loud whistle in my ear. I like the nodding. I'm glad you agree. Well, duly noted. Will not look at 14 Twitter. Ooh. Oh my god, look, there's Thancred talking to Flamin. Oh my god, he's got a drink in hand. Some 15 years ago, a mission took me to Uldar. 'Twas then that I first chanced to gaze upon your beauty. Oh god, he's hitting on her. Jesus. Thancred. Shaking my head. B, how are you? How am I? Oh, me? I'm freaking good. Yeah, I'm glad it's Friday. I have big stream weekend, lots of streaming happening. Laura unfortunately has to work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this weekend, so that's pretty icky. But yeah, I'm chill. That's how I talk to women. I remember when I gazed upon you for the first time. I say that to all women all the time. And good luck, Amethyst. Oh, I don't even need to wish you luck because it's done. You didn't quit today. Proud of you. Work week done. Let's freaking go. We love to see it. Also, don't forget to fix it. It's okay. Sometimes you gotta fix things with the task bot. No worries, no worries. But yeah, Vern, no complaints here. I'm chilling. I'm happy. Glad to be doing some gaming today. Very excited to actually properly, real, no joke, finish Resident Evil 4 Remake DLC / game in general today. Huge. Looking forward to like closing that chapter. Hi, Moth. Welcome in. It's nice to see you. How are you doing today? I hope the heat wave has been all right. Hope you're still alive and not completely melted. Major indeed, I know. Sorry for this. No worries. Yeah, this literally no worries. It is a relief to see you healthy and hale be. The latest news from Uldar was most disturbing. Girl, I know. Clearly, the only injury Alphino suffered was to his ego. Doubtless, it will heal ere long. The other scions will need to be present for this meeting. If you are ready to begin, I will summon them now. Oh, we got big meeting time. It's serious. It's happening. Ooh, I've got lots of things to equip. Exciting news for me. Been an awful storm last night, which has made it a lot cooler, thankfully, but not a fun storm. Sorry that the storm was bad, but glad that it's cooled off. That's good news. Yeah, I feel like I've been seeing a lot about the heat wave, and so hoping it cools down soon for everybody. I'm supposed to be getting an AC unit installed in this room on Sunday, which I'm looking forward to, but I'm also intimidated because I feel like it could take all day, and I want to stream that day, so hopefully it's easy. Low-key, not a big deal, but we'll see. Kuchi, I've 90% quit the game until next story patch / until you or a buddy hits a piece of content I can help with. Okay, so you're mostly not playing. I respect that. You've got something else to play that I know about. Lord of Levin. Minfilia wishes to discuss the latest threat to arise in the Black Shroud. No. Moth, you're 45% saying today. Hey, that's not too bad. Okay, family meeting. Thank you for responding to my call with such haste. Rest assured, I should not have summoned you were it not urgent. To business then. I've received some most disturbing news from the Order of the Twin Adder. They have reason to believe that the Sylphs may have called forth their revered guardian, the primal Ramuh. Oh. Not again. Not another one. Hey, Vern with the 90% sanity. You might have the highest sanity in chat today. You really might. Regrettably, the only thing on the block right now is FF7. Oh, darn. And you're vegetarian today. Interesting. No meat for you. Catgirl, hi. You came up for an idea for a video game. I asked someone where to start, and they were rude. Oh, I'm sorry that they were rude to you. Shake my head. But what's your idea? If you'd like to talk about it, you're allowed to. Wishful 77. Hey, that's not bad. I don't know what else to play. You don't need anything else, Kuchi. You have everything you need in this world. Angel numbers. Fishbone's bot is saying good luck with the move, Wishful. I don't feel sane. No joke. A spider set off my smoke. A spider? This is the kind of thing that only happens to you, Vern. That's crazy. That is not a sane thing to say, quite frankly. So, Kuchi 52, okay. How hot was the spider? Oh my god. A near perfect coin flip. Pretty close. It was ugly. Oh, it wasn't even hot. It wasn't even hot. So what's the point? I'm so sorry. Not a great way to start your Friday. But are you doing anything fun this weekend? Besides collabing with Giru and I, of course. I know that's very exciting and very fun. So things are bad in this video game. I'm sorry, may have? Then it is not certain? The Elder Seer informs us that the elementals themselves murmur of the Lord Levin's return to the forest. The Sylphlands, however, display no signs of undue commotion. Forgive me, Antecedent, but that fact need not contradict the elemental's testimony. Unlike his more bellicose compeers, Garuda and so on, Ramuh is reputed to act only in defense of his children. I imagine he would soon make his presence known if any were foolish enough to directly endanger the sylphs or their territory. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. I wonder if anything's happening to them. Seeing Scream in theaters. Oh, Scream is so good. Scream is so good. Has aged well. Personally, I'm more a spider from James and the Giant Peach kind of go. Laura loves that spider, Vern. You guys are twins in that way. What was I gonna say? That's really fun. Have a great time at the movies. Have a great freaking time. Also, was so delighted, Vern, to see you stream Persona 5 the other day. Truly, I was shook. I had said specifically to Laura earlier that day, I was like, did you see the Vern notification that she's going to be streaming something surprising tonight? I was like, I feel like she's just indecisive. It's going to be The Last of Us or Elden Ring. It's not going to be anything too crazy, but I could be wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong. I'm glad you're liking it. Ah, I'm really glad. It's very unique. And I love its music and vibes so much. Nothing are like that. Thinking about Shio. Oh, I know, literally crying, screaming, throwing up for her. Seeing you playing it, Vern, makes me realize that I don't remember the game too well because I played it 6 years ago. And the fact that I like mistook character names and stuff embarrassingly. But maybe I need to replay it too. I miss it. My favorite game. Is fishbone a food? I would say not really. I always imagine that like these are some tasty fish bones, but like you're probably not eating them, you know what I mean? You're covered in ranch, but you're inedible. Big fan, I know, shaking my head. Catgirl, your video game idea is you're a post-apocalyptic porcelain doll on a houseboat, on a globe, entirely submerged in water. Gather essence to make land and literally everything, even whoa, that sounds crazy. That sounds very cool. Crazy, parentheses, positive. Maybe all the humans are gone and all that's left is a sentient porcelain doll. I like the creepy, cutesy vibes of that idea. The abruptness of this development concerns me. Were we not keeping a close watch on the touched ones and their movements? If preparations for a summoning ritual were indeed underway, 'twould surely not have escaped your notice. Oh, it didn't. I was pretty sure it was going to happen, just not this soon. I beg your pardon. You foresaw this eventuality and did not to prevent it. I told Papa Limo. I suppose I could have reported things to Minfilia earlier, but there honestly wasn't much we could do except wait and see. You know how the Sylphs feel about people poking around in their territory. They already summoned Ramuh once right after the calamity, but that was because the Garleans came tramping through the forest. I think playing Persona 5 with other people is the way. It's fun to enjoy the story as a group. Me too. Honestly, I really love playing like RPGs like this that have a lot of reading and like are kind of dense with other people because it's fun to like, it makes me take more time. It makes me feel more cognizant of like what I am doing in the moment. I can't skip dialogue. I can't just like hurry along. Like I have to digest what I'm reading and we talk about it and it's nice. I prefer it. P5R was the first Persona I really dug into. It was my comfort game during lockdown. Oh, same. I played Persona 5 and Final Fantasy VII Remake at the same time in like April of 2020. It's oof. What a good time to game that was. Like bad time for the world, but good time for me and gaming. I've always been someone who likes JRPGs. I think about playing Kingdom Hearts as a kid. I think that really like shaped the kind of game that I'm looking for as a person. But I feel like Persona 5 is the game that really showed me like, oh, this is my favorite kind of game. This has everything I want in a game. I'm meaning to do New Game Plus at some point because I definitely missed a lot the first run. 250 plus hours into it. Oh my God. Wow. Worth it. Very. I didn't see who Sephiroth's voice actor is going to be in FF7 Part 3. Oh, maybe I did and I'm forgetting. Who is it? Wish I could play P5R for the first time again. I know, me too. If I could erase any game from my memory, it'd be that one. I need Pickles to come kill this fly. Oh my god, Pickles, please. Astro, that was you in 6. It came out days after your birthday in 1994. Aww. That's so sweet. Gucci. Oh, it's Travis, right? I love Travis. He's the best. I'm excited for him. And I'm really excited for Matt being Vincent Valentine. He's hot. And so, as long as Castrum Orient stands, the Sylphs cannot be blamed for wishing to have their guardian deity on hand. I love to be mid-conversation and then be like, all right. In short, Ida and I are in agreement. The actions of the forest folk were inevitable and unavoidable. Hey, thank you for the stretch, Noki. And I maintain that observation would have remained the best policy had it not been for the sudden influx of strangers into the Black Shroud. That, alas, we did not foresee. By all accounts, the recent violence in Ul'dah drove a number of refugees to seek safety under the concealing canopy of the trees. 'Tis like that Sylphs perceive this panicked migration as yet another invasion, and quickened their efforts to summon their god. Shaking my head, shaking my head. Continuing the tradition of Sephiroth being played by previous superhero VAs. Oh, nice. People say I look like Vincent Valentine. Coochie, if that's true, you're hot. Incredibly so. Oh, I love sitting outside and watching stream. I'm glad you're sitting outside. Thanks for choosing to hang out with us. Touching some grass. I am put in mind of Titan and the kobolds. Once again, it is the affairs of men which have paved the way for the primals incoming. Ugh, typical. We hate men. Indeed, one cannot help but wonder what manner of place Eorzea would be without this civilizing influence of mankind. Be that as it may, this regrettable development does afford us a unique opportunity. Okay. B. Through your dealings with the Sylphs of Little Solace, you once succeeded in preventing an untimely conflict with Gridania. I wonder, might one who has treated with the Sylphs so fruitfully in the past not achieve similar success with their patron deity? If Ramuh can be convinced of our intentions, it may be the first step to breaking the cycle of primal summoning. We need to break the cycle. This cycle sucks. Please, God. Please. Oh, Noki, people say you look like Gerard Way. Oh my god, good for you. So you're hot too. FFAC was George Newburn, who had been Superman in JL's Ashley U, while Travis has been Marvel's go-to for Thor in TV and games. Oh, that's cool. Benefits of men are going to war and starting war, though that's not a, yeah, literally. Brett, you recently redeemed a command in this channel that is !men.
Entouré comme d'habitude d'hommes stupides.
And it feels related here. Keko, how'd you take your headphones off for a few minutes? I love your idea. That sounds like a very cool idea. I like the vibe a lot. Sounds like cute and spooky. A fond hope. Were such a thing possible, we would not have been at war with the Beastmen since time immemorial. But maybe this time we can... Let us continue this discussion anon. We must needs first consult with the nation most affected by Ramuh's presence. The Elder Seedseer has requested your personal involvement be. Pray report to Commander Hulor at the Adder's Nest as soon as you are able. Oh my god, we're going to Frenchland! Steel yourself for the worst. While I hope for a peaceful resolution to this matter, experience suggests that your meeting with the Lord of Levin will prove less than amicable. In such an event, your fellow Scions will of course lend you whatever support you require. Slay. Thank you, fellow Scions. Thank you. We're off to have a meeting. Yesterday, a guy came into my job who I think is a regular there, but I haven't met. We haven't spoken too much. but he's an elder gentleman who was speaking to me like he was just changing accents mid-conversation. He was speaking normally at first, but then he kind of like went into a French accent, and then he like kind of went into a New York accent, and I commented on it. I was like, hey, I love accents. I like that you're just having fun. And he was like, you know, as I've gotten older, I've realized that people are gonna like you for you or they're not, you know? So I gotta just be myself all the time. And I was like, that's pretty cool, dude. I support you and your random accent switching mid-conversation to your barista. Hi, Jake. Welcome in. It's so nice to see you. How are you doing today? I hope you're good. Happy Friday. Congrats on surviving another week, everybody. We did it. Anyway, let's talk divorcee. Be of the Scions, your arrival has been most anticipated. The appearance of a primal is ever cause for alarm and unease. Though many men stand ready for any eventuality, I know of none more qualified than you to snuff out this threat. Indeed, I would have you do so first without delay. The elder Sidseer, however, would speak with you first. She is of the opinion that your diplomatic rather than martial skills may better serve our cause. I will leave further explanation to our elder leader. Pray make your way to Nofika's altar. The conjurer in attendance will admit you to the lotus stand. So, flying by for a quick hello, but we made it. Hope everybody's having a good day, good weekend ahead. Me too. Thanks for flying by, Jake. It's wonderful to see you as always. As always. And I hope you have such a great weekend if I don't see you around. Anyway, we have to go have a conversation. Off to converse. Tate's doing a good job being asleep and not bothering me. Good news, everyone. The other Scions have already arrived, madame. May I show you in? Please. Jake, you're a dill picklefish bone. Nice. I don't think anybody else has been that today. Hi, Sunny! Welcome in. Oh my god, it's your 175th daily fishbone today. That's amazing. I love to see it. That's how I feel about that. You're 44% saying happy birthday to Ariana Grande. Happy birthday to the queen. Very slay. We're here to have a big old conversation. We've got our friends Thancred, Papalimo, Ida, and Yashola here to back us up with the beautiful woman, Kane Senna. Happy freaking Friday, Sunny. Happy freaking Friday. I hope that your week was okay. I know you've been really busy with school, but hey, you're lurking for Roblox. Enjoy your freaking time. I hope you do so much relaxing this weekend. I finished school. Oh, you're done? Let's go. Let's go. That's huge. Huge congrats. Major. Let's go. Happy summer. I'm excited for you to do so much gaming and hanging out. Big claps. Enjoy your Roblox time. Happy summer break!
Scions of the Seventh Dawn, on behalf of the people of Gridania,
Hi!
I bid you welcome.
Welcome in,
Your
Raiders!
presence is of great comfort to us
Welcome,
all in
welcome.
these days of uncertainty.
How's it going? How was your stream? You were also playing some Final Fantasy. Thank you so much for the follow as well. Olive is your name? Is that what I can call you? My name is B, also known as Honey Garlic Fish Bones. I'm a queer variety streamer, and lately I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy XIV. I'm on the post-ARR patches now, and I've also been playing through the Resident Evil series. So after this, and probably in an hour, we'll switch over to Resident Evil 4 remake, because I'm gonna finish the DLC in that, so I'm excited about that. Oh my god, we triple shouted out. Thank you, mods. But yes, I'm glad it was going well. And I can call you Olive. Cool. Well, Olive and Raiders, I hope you're all having great Fridays, if it's Friday for you. If you need to raid and run, no worries at all. But I'm so happy you're here. Yes, we love to see it, Amethyst. Actually, I'll go shower. I'm going to a Pride tomorrow. Let's go, going to Pride. Happy Pride Month, by the way, everybody. I've said it already today, but you can never say it too many times. And Olive, you're new to the game. What do you think of it so far? How far have you made it?
Ooh la la.
Oh, and suddenly I am French. We have some silly accent redeems here.
I summoned you here to share tidings of a most urgent nature.
She says this so
But a
happily.
short while ago, the great elemental spoke, and his voice was clarion in its intensity. Ramuh is returned unto the forest.
I don't know why she seems so happy about this. And you are enjoying it a lot. I'm so glad. Ah, that is wonderful. I started playing in like February of this year, so I'm still pretty new too, but I've really enjoyed what I'm playing so far. The vibes are immaculate, and everyone is really nice. The community, I mean, super kind.
Scarce had his words ceased to echo in mine ears when we were visited by an emissary from Little Solace.
One of the
Our
sylphs.
guest informs us that the sylphs too have sensed the presence of the Lord of Levin.
I started 4 days ago. Wow, so soon, so recently. What kind of character did you make?
Though his exact whereabouts remain unknown, we may safely assume that the primal was summoned within the heart of the Sylphlands. Unlike the other primals you have encountered, Lord Ramuh is no raging avatar of destruction. He is revered as much for his wisdom as his strength, serving as both arbiter and guardian to his children. Given that we and the Sylphs found a way to share the Twelveswood, it is my hope that this sagely immortal will be amenable to reason, and that conflict may be avoided.
Lancer until I reach level 80. After that, I go chance for Viper. That is exciting. I'm glad you have a plan. I am playing tank. I am a warrior. That is what I have jumped into, and it is very fun. I think I will stick to it for a long time.
Blessed as you are with the power of the Echo, you are one of the few among us who may commune with a primal without fear of influence. I would ask, therefore, that you represent us in this most delicate of negotiations.
Not much fun tanking. I like it. I think it is very fun. I'm a big fan. But to each their own. A lot of my friends are healers in this game. Hello, Ant. It is so nice to see you. Ant, I'm currently French, as you hear, but we have a new ant in the community. Crazy. They joined the server the other day. So now there are 2 of you, 2 ants in the beehive. I saw in the Discord. I was like, a small world. 2 ants. But it is great to see you. How is your week? I know, Sugar, it's crazy.
The Twelveswood has suffered enough. Upon this, we and the Sylphs, and I would venture Lord Ramuh himself, are in perfect accord. Let us not endanger our shared home by engaging in unnecessary hostilities. Dear friend, I beseech you, safeguard the peace which exists between our peoples. You have my thanks.
Okay, it seems like we are not looking to start a big fight with this primal. We are looking to have a conversation. Perhaps.
Pray make for little solace, then. A member of the Order of the Twin Adder awaits you there. He will advise you on how to find the Lord of Levin. An ill wind blows through the forest. Yet, it is not only the Twelveswood that flinches at its coming. All the lands of Eorzea shiver in dread anticipation. Have care.
Going to sleep. See you tomorrow. Have a great rest. Olive, see you tomorrow. Toodaloo. And thank you again for raiding in. So kind of you. I'm also not French anymore. We're going to the Hawthorne Hut. But alright, so a primal was summoned, but it seems like this one is more reasonable than the other ones. So that's good. It's been an interesting time, the post-ARR content in terms of the primals. If you don't know what the primals are, they're like the gods of the beast tribes. And seems like they're only supposed to be summoned in time of need, but they get summoned all the time. See you and always thank you. I've been pretty okay. Still stewing on Deltarune, as you'd expect. Yeah, I was delighted to hear that you have finished it so that I could hear your thoughts. I believe Beth is just about done with it too. You know, makes sense, not the best chapter, chapter 5. Very much in the middle of things. Not every chapter can eat down, I'm sure. But I've heard it was pretty gay, so it's exciting. I've been good. I'm happy to be here. Happy to be gaming. I'm also really excited for Overwatch tomorrow. Laura and I have been playing. We've played a decent amount, I'd say, since the new patch came out. This is one I'm not buying the battle pass on, but we've been gaming. We've been gaming, getting our loot boxes. But yeah, I'm looking forward to community Overwatch time, as I always do. And Laura just bought the Lifeweaver Butler skin, which is really exciting. Hi, Liz. Welcome in. It's so nice to see you. How are you doing today? I hope you're good. Happy Friday. But yeah, I'd say like I had a decently good week and I'm in good spirits. It's not bad or anything, but it's very gameplay heavy. A lot less story development. Since the PC version of the controls are oof, so really kind of dampen the experience for me. If they fix it, it'll be a real good chapter. All right, nice. Yeah, I'm surprised to hear that the PC controls were a little clunky. Like, what was weird about them? I'm curious. Happy Friday! Liz, do you have any fun plans this weekend? Here we have a Serpent Lieutenant. Bee of the Scions, I was told to expect you. I understand you go to treat with the primal of Ramuh himself. An unenviable task, but one for which I have no doubt you are well suited. I've been told that your fellow Scions are conducting an investigation of the area as we speak, and we might ascertain the location where the Lord of Levin might be found. I would ask that you abide here until they return with their findings. Sounds good, Lord. Do 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 do. No, actually, and I'm excited about that. Yes. Sometimes no plans are the best plans. I feel that big time. Very much so. I love to not have anything to do. Glad to hear you're well. And yeah, the current battle pass is trash. I'm sorry. What is that? The Genji skin is crazy. I don't think I like any of them. I like the Lucio one. I think that's genuinely it though. Oh, and the Sombra one is good, but I don't play her. So there's just not much for me to be excited about there. But I did buy the Orisa skin and I love it so much. So I gotta be playing some of her tomorrow for sure. Oh, I forgot about this, but Laura and I actually had a really depressing night of Overwatch the other night. Because I tried to get them to play comp with me for the first time in a while, but it was so miserable. We had such bad games. It's too bad. I want like the extra challenge of comp in Overwatch, but the players are so insufferable, so it's hard to enjoy it. A friend of mine like genuinely didn't believe I would rather have nothing planned. Really? You know, it's not for everyone, Vern. One of my friends is the kind of person who like literally never has no plans. Tech, still working high. Thank you for the 60 stream streak. You're so epic. I love you so much. I hope you have the best weekend ever. It's great to see you. And I want to hear all about it when it's over. Feeling so insane. But yeah, my one friend who is always busy, like even she does like to have no plans sometimes, but would prefer to have plans most of the time. I prefer to march to my own drum. Me too. And yeah, the Lucia one is good, but like, why is he Japan themed? I don't even know. I don't know. Why does Overwatch do that? It is so annoying. The Orisa though, we don't speak of the price of the Ultra skins, they're crazy. I was like, I like my computer. If you don't like your computer, I guess I can understand not wanting to be home. But I love my computer, so. Hi Reese, thanks for the quiet hello. I hope you're doing so well. Sending so much love your way. You've been on my mind. But yeah, the Ultra skins in Overwatch, if you don't know, Overwatch just added a new tier of skin. Before they had Legendary, which were usually like $20, and that was the highest tier, but they just added a new one that's $35. Or just a skin, just a cosmetic appearance in Overwatch. $35. So much. I was talking to Laura about it and I was like, if they released one for a character that you love and it was really good though, like would you still buy it? And they said yes, and I said me too. So, like, it's tough, the hold, but I think I would be really, really, really selective about what I would buy for that price. Incredibly. Like, only if it was my favorite character and it looked perfect. The thing that's special about them is that they have, like, special effects, like special sounds or special little reactions, that the usual Legendary skins don't. So, yeah, that's the tea on that. 35 is crazy. Imagine being the poor artists and designers who made the skin. And the execs are like, overprice it. Yes. I assume they're not going to be skins that ever go to loot boxes either, but I don't know. That's something I'm curious about. Because if they did, then I'd be like, well, I'm definitely never buying them. I'll just wait for the chance to maybe get them for free one day. So far, I like the Kiriko one, but I don't like the way that Sierra's hair looks in hers. They're nerfing loot boxes so hard, literally. Also this name. Levin an impression. The Serpent Lieutenant looks about, seemingly awaiting a visitor. Stuff in Mog Station that costs that much. But there are mounts that you can use on every character. That's good though. Gotta go. Love you too, Vern. I hope you have such a good Friday as well. Thanks for saying hi. I'll see you tomorrow. Have so much fun at the movies. But they either aren't going to show up or there's going to be like an ultra. Oh, I bet you're right. Very rare that you could get them. I was told that a messenger would be sent as soon as your fellow Scions finish their investigation. I do not imagine it will be much longer. This one returns, and returns with good tidings. Wise ones have finished searching, and have wisely identified the precise location where the touched ones summoned Lord Ramuh. Your timing is impeccable, my fluttery friend. Might you be so kind as to escort this good woman to her fellow Scions? It would be this one's pleasure, Walking One. Please, please, come with this one. So yeah, I don't know. I think about, like, let's say Laura, them making an ultra skin that Laura needed. I feel like it would have to be for Venture or Lifeweaver and, like, be the coolest, cutest thing in the whole world and have the best reactions to make it worth $35. So, I wonder how this will be for them. I wonder how well it will do. And for me, I don't know that there's any character I play enough that would be worth it. But I guess we'll see when that day comes. If. Yeah, I feel like that'll make Mythics even worse. I agree. The Mythics have been pretty mid lately anyway. So honestly, like, I forget about them. I forget that they are even there. I think the last one I cared about was Maze. Oh, I think... Where is this? Here. Here's my little sylph. Wise ones have entered deep, deep within the sylphlands. These ones must proceed carefully and keep an eye out for touched ones. Oh my god, I'm remembering the Elder Sylph now. I love them. Oh, I decided to go crazy, go stupid. Actually, I just pressed the wrong button. It's very purple here. Very purple. We really don't. We don't talk about those two. No, please no. Who has a skin right now in this patch? I can't even remember. Who has a mythic, I mean. Oh, right. Yeah, that one I also think is kind of mid. Sorry to that queen. I just hate that they've made them all so samey in terms of theme. I feel like her shop skin from last season was better than her mythic, which is kind of crazy. I know, doesn't it look so Onron coded? Okay, I'm like, did you design this for Onron and just give it to Ilari? Yeah, that shop skin was crazy good. Okay, unfortunately I'm being attacked. You'd think if it's a mythic skin, it should be better than all the other skins. And yet, here we are. Okay, I killed some evil mushrooms. Good news. Here's Maxio again. This one is most sorry, but this one can go no further. Draw too close to Lord Ramuh, and this one may turn mean and nasty like touched ones. And so, this one must say farewell for now. Walking One will find wise ones not too far from here, to the south. Go in safety, Walking One. Will do. Like, is it a coincidence that mythics are getting worse right as they introduce ultras? I think not. I also think not. I wonder if mythics, like, aren't actually making them that much more money. And that's why they're like, let's try less hard on those. Maybe let's not care so much about those. I also feel like Battle Pass skins have been getting progressively worse. I feel like every Battle Pass... The fairy one was okay, but it was the first one in a while that I actually wanted. And even still, it wasn't like my favorite by any means. Self-sabotaging period, they really are. It's disappointing. But at least I have my pink Orisa, right? So it's actually you. I am relieved. For a moment I thought we were dealing with another one of those confounded sylph tricksters. I swear, with them wreaking havoc with their skin-changing magics, it's a wonder I was able to finish taking my measurements. As it was quite the ordeal. You should have seen the look on your Stola's face when the one impersonating you suddenly showed up. So one that was oh, that's quite enough, Papalimo. My apologies. It is not like me to ramble so. At any rate, I was saying, I finished measuring etheric activity in the area, and I'm pleased to say I have reached an indisputable conclusion. To wit, that Ramuh was called forth in the vicinity of the Sylph's Aetheryte. Come be, the Lord of Levin awaits. I'm meeting a big one. Meeting a big important guy. Season 1 Conquest was so good. I know, I really liked that one. Hi, Brim. Welcome back. Season 2 had Sierra. Anniversary event was interesting. Now Ultra, I don't even know. IDK. Brim, we're just talking trash about Overwatch skins. We're complaining. Validly, I would say. Finally beat Sephiroth yesterday. Oh my god, congratulations. I wonder how many tries it took you. I assume you didn't count, but that guy's so tough. Another thing I was speculating, Ant, is I feel like all collab skins are gonna be ultras now, right? I'm sure they just want to charge like as much as possible for them. I acted like it was the hardest thing ever, and I still have 14 left. Dang. That's a lot of bosses. Please, Cage Club, please.
Tynora betrays thee, servant of hiding.
The old ones weren't changed to the gallery. That's a good point. I wonder if they'll like try and mix in some ultras. Maybe each collab will have like one ultra. Yeah, exactly. Maybe. I could see that being the case for sure. I wonder what they'll do. I don't know. I'd be thinking thoughts. I'd be wondering. To have the mini games to do. Oh my god, good luck. I'm the worst at those. Hi, Rose. How are you doing today? It's nice to see you. I'm just here meeting Ramuh. Oh! Okay, he's pretty slaveful. Oh, everyone's in awe. Hey, King.
Thou art the bringer of light, bane of Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, and Leviathan.
Yup. I'm Bane. Period. Good thing the Persona collab released before Ultras, or he'd be cooked. Oh my god, but imagine if they rerun it and they added some Ultras, right? Imagine. Then I would be hooked. Noviel, you're getting the afternoon EPs. I feel that. I really do. We'll be picking up energy when we switch to Resident Evil later. That'll certainly give me a kick in the head. And Rose, you're good. Been writing fanfic at work. Oh my god, as you should, Queen. I love to hear it. What fic are you writing? I'm doing well. I'm enjoying my afternoon of gaming. This fine Friday. I almost called it a Saturday. I've felt that way all week. I've always felt like it's a day later than it actually is. Anyway, he called me out.
I am Ramuh, guardian of the children of the forest. Thou tramplest upon sacred soil, bringer of light. By what right doth man intrude in this sanctuary of the sylphs? The Gridanians proffer peace? Their words are born of delusion, thine offer an insult. Thou speakest of harmony, yet carest not for my children's desires. They did but wish to dwell beneath these boughs in solitude. Yet even that was too much to ask of man.
I guess people came into their forest and they're kind of pissed. They go make a shot of espresso. Noviel, I'm kind of jealous. I kind of want that too. It's 14 fanfic. Heavensward spoilers. Wait, I'm excited for you though. That's awesome. Maybe one day I can read it. OMG, I saw someone point out that they wished Shion could have gotten a Persona skin that Diva got because of the motorcycle. And now I'm upset. Oh my god, me too. They should have waited. But maybe they didn't know. But that kills me. It would have been perfect. I hadn't even thought about that.
Thus did they turn to me for succor. The sentence I pronounce upon thy kind is just.
He mad.
Gridania Garlean, it matters not. The good intent of one excuseth not the misdeeds of the other.
This is the craziest looking beard I've ever seen. It's so long. The fact that it starts this size and becomes giant. Who's giving your beard a blowout, sir? Like, where are you getting this done? How much does that cost?
Thy conflicts have brought naught but anguish and misery unto the forest. All blame doth lie with the darkness that resideth in the breast of man. Whence sprung this calamitous seed? In the beginning no such duality existed. Were light and dark given form when man was born? It would explain much. Not least why strife and sorrow follow ever in thy wake. Thou canst not deny the urgings of thine own nature.
Mrs. Jean brought KFC for dinner. Nice. Did you enjoy, Cat Girl? And no need to be jealous. It's just instant powder. It does the trick, though. Hey, it's still tasty. I feel like I've really got a caffeine addiction now. But it's to the taste of coffee and espresso. It's just so delicious. I always want it now. That's why I have to have decaf.
Thy mere presence here portendeth tragedy. Wilt thou persist in this pretense of peacemaking?
He says I'm a faker and a liar. I don't agree with that.
Thou bearest the crystal which I bestowed upon my wayward charges. That they should entrust so precious a gift to thee.
Yeah, I'm trusted. People like me. Cat Girl, it was tasty. I'm so glad.
Thou standest apart from thy kin. Thou art the bringer of light, aye. But there is something more in thee.
I'm pretty special.
Very well. I shall consider thy proposal. Shouldst thou survive my trial.
Trial?
If thou wouldst champion the cause of harmony, I must have proof that thou art fit to play the role. Wither mine ire, and prove to me thereby that thou hast strength enough to stay the darkness which threateneth to consume thee.
Why do you have beheaded Isabel in the corner? You know, I'm just showing off my trophy.
Yet if thou shouldst be found wanting, know that all men shall perish in the storm of my judgment.
No, really, I just like don't have anything good to put in that corner and I didn't want it to be empty, so I put her there. I've never thought of her that way though. Anyway, battle? Question mark?
Come to me, bringer of light. I shall await thee on the field of battle.
Hi, Mer. Welcome in. It's so nice to see you. Ramuh.
Urianger, it is rare indeed to find you so far from a tome.
Urianger is here. This king is never here.
The Lord of Levin himself. Never till this day had I looked upon his visage, save in painted renderings made faint by time. Ever shall this scene remain etched in my mind's eye. Beg pardon, my lady.
I see he came for Ramuh. Mer, how are you doing today? How's the heat wave been?
I must beg thine aid on a point of research. If thou art resolved to face Lord Ramuh, I would ask thy leave to observe the event.
He just wants to watch. He's like, can I watch you fight, Ramuh? Please? That's really funny. Good for you, I guess, Urianger. Good for freaking you. The striking tree now accessible. Okay. Let's freaking go. I'm ready to strike this tree. I am being attacked by a couple of things, so I guess I need to kill them. Hard. Yes. You do say that? You know what I want right now? I want, like, toasted, buttered sourdough. That sounds delicious. As a non-gluten eater, I can't eat sourdough, so I miss it sometimes. I have not had, like, a gluten-free equivalent. Beard man. He has... I was talking about how crazy his beard is. It's crazy. Okay, let's read the description. After forging deep into the Sylphlands, you meet with the intimidating guardian deity of the Sylphs, the primal Ramuh. But before he will consider your proposal of peace, the Lord of Levin first demands proof that you possess the strength required to repel the Empire from the Twelveswood. The thunderous entity then vanishes in a blinding flash, leaving the words of his challenge yet echoing in your ears. Enter the Primal's domain and prepare to be measured on the scales of battle. Ramuh made his beard his entire personality. He really did. He really did. Good for him, I guess. It's time for duty. I'm clocking in and I'm locking in. And I'm stretching. You know, if I had a beard like that, I'd make it my entire personality too. But like, I'm really curious how expensive the maintenance of that thing is. It must be pricey. Nice, here we go. Fast, easy. I like going in with 8 players. I think I said this last time as well, but it's a little less stressful. Okay, the music. Whoa! I really like the vibe in here. The thunderstorm, the glowy purple, the rainbows in the sky. Oh my god, it's Pride! Oh, you still hear them in the distance. Here he is! Quite the entrance he makes. Oh my god, Brim, I don't even remember them, but I believe you. I believe you. Mini games, my enemy. Let's freaking go! You die this day, Ramuh! Or my name's not B-Dewee! How the thunder. I like it, I like it. I like the drama. Got me there. Prove thy words are more than an empty banner, he says. Girl, I'm trying. Whoa. He's going crazy on us. He's not a bad guy, but he's like testing our strength. This battle shall decide thy fate, he says. Yeah. Heard it all before. Bada bing, bada boom. Mur, I see why you like this stage a lot. It's very, very cool. Thy judgment is nigh. To me, mine arbiters. Okay, we've gotten him pretty low on health. It's going well, I would say. Oh, I guess he's got some arbiters on the sides. I see them. Ouch. I'm excited to hear this music like on its own as well. Without all the chaotic sounds. Grumpy Gramps, hi Arland. This Gramps is grumpy. Oh my god, he's got like a... kind of giving King Trident from The Little Mermaid. And everybody's already gone. They were like, I'm out, peace. I was cool though, I liked it.
I have taken thy measure, bringer of light.
Yeah, I took you down. Bidui looks great in this lighting, by the way.
And I judge thee a worthy champion. The task of excising the sin that hath shrink not from employing thy strength in service to the forest and the wider realm beyond. Like hungering shadows do the enemies of harmony gather, and meekness will but feed them. If man is to be delivered from the dark, it shall be by thy guiding light alone. Stray not from the path, for if thou dost, thy people shall be truly lost.
We gotta keep the people out of the dark. Oriange, right? He was watching.
Thou hast slain the Lord of Levin. A regrettable act, but a necessary one.
That's crazy that we slayed him. We slayed him. He was like, yeah, to test you, you gotta fight me. But I didn't realize we had to slay him. Good for us, I guess. Another one bites the dust.
In witnessing thy struggle, a truth hath been revealed unto me. If I mistake not, it may yet prove a chink in the eternal armor of the Ascians.
Okay, Oriange having a revelation.
Let us conclude our present business. I shall expound upon my findings at the Rising Stones anon.
Very well, sir. Cool. We love to hear it. Got it done. Also, it says that ads are going to play, but ignore it. I be snoozing them. I be snoozing them left and right. Because I can. Anyway, time to go wrap up Levin and Impression. Again, crazy name. I think I'll just go back to the Hawthorne Hunt because I think it's easier than having to weave all these paths or even flying over it. But yeah, that was a very epic area. A lot of these fights, these like 8-person fights, full party fights, I've been liking that we've had. Like the Moogle King was really fun. Leviathan I thought was okay. Wasn't as exciting to me. The fish guy, if that's him. I thought that one's alright, but this one was really cool too. Let's speak with our serpent lieutenant again. Check in post-fight. B, you have returned. Dare I ask how Ramuh received your visit? Yeah, I killed him dead. He challenged you to a test of arms? It is well, then, that you have some experience in such matters. The peoples of both Gridania and Little Solace will be relieved to hear that the Lord of Levin has accepted you as the forest's champion of peace. You've performed a monumental duty this day, B. The Elder Seeds here must be informed of your deeds at once. Yeah, let her know. Let her know that I did the thing. Kinda cool of me. Pondering how human and pet alchemy will go in my game. Maybe summoning specific types of humans and pets requires the right type of essences. Yeah, that would make sense. I think that would be cool. I like that idea. What little gods are made of. The Serpent Lieutenant is ready to send you on your way. The Elder Seeds here will wish to hear of your experiences firsthand. Pray return to Gridania and make directly for the Lotus Stand. The Conjurer at Nofika's altar will be expecting you. Fare you well, be. Hi, Archer. Welcome in. It's nice to see you. I just killed Ramuh. It happened. It was kind of epic. I liked the fight a lot. Happy freaking... me remembering what day of the week it is. Friday. Happy Freak Friday. I wonder what Scarlet has for me to do. Lieutenant Scarlet's feathers seem ruffled by some grave news out of the 12's wood. Something to look at later. I always think about side quests when, like, I'm running towards the end of my time with the game, and then I'm like, oh, didn't have a chance to do any of those. But I liked what we've done today. Welcome back, honored Scion. We who knew of your mission have been most anxious to see you return. The Elder Seeds awaits you within. Get me in there. Get me in there. I see all my friends are back too. Amazing. Though it's not as spooky anymore. Now it's daytime.
You are returned to us, dear friend, and none the worse for bearing the heavy burden which I did press upon you. Most glad am I of this. I am informed that your efforts to negotiate a peace with Lord Ramuh ended in conflict. Pray tell me, what befell?
Don't worry, it was like chill, mutual, happy conflict, no big deal, nothing to worry about.
Made trial of you? I fear there is truth to his claim. It is the darkness within us that attracts the darkness without. It cannot be denied that misfortune follows man. For evidence, one need only look to the conflict brewing in Cartano, or to the rising flood of refugees. Our shared struggle against the Empire should have served to seal our union. Yet the ties which bind the Alliance strain under the weight of gross self-interest.
Shaking my head. Hi, Dorby. How's it going today?
As the scars of the calamity begin to fade, so too does our sense of common purpose.
It was so chill. I'm very happy to hear it. Catgirl, should there be a cure for the main character to turn human once again so they can make a family? If you want them to, yeah. That sounds like a cool idea.
Yet now is scarce the time to forget our shared responsibility. If this new-sprung realm is to survive beyond its infancy, it must needs be nurtured by all.
Hi, Prigu. Welcome in. Happy Friday.
Eorzea must be as one. Yet I fear that dream is still far off.
We're working on it.
On behalf of the people of Gridania and the elementals both, I thank you for all that you and your fellow scions have done.
Just come back from seeing a movie. What'd you see?
To look to you for aid of late, and offered all too little in return. As leader of this nation, I shall endeavor to prove a more worthy ally to your cause henceforth.
Yes, as you should be. As you should. You saw Super... What did you think, Prigu? I really want to see it. And Jorby, you took today off? Nice. Did you take it off for any reason, or were you just hoping to chill? I'm so sorry, Brim. I'm sorry that you're going through it in KH. Ugh. Why are mini games like this? They're full of hate and malice and evil. Send my people money, Kane-senna. Oh, what is this of her just standing alone?
Lord Ramuh has departed, yet the keening of this ill wind grows no less insistent. Voices of the forest, pray speak and I shall listen. What unseen evil begets this unease in my heart?
Unsettling. Millie Alcock was so good. She was so good. I'm so glad. Ever since they cast her, I've felt like she would be such a good Supergirl, so I'm glad that I was right about that. I'm glad she eats down. How'd you like the movie overall? I've read kind of mid reviews of it, but I want to believe that they're wrong. Thus ends another daunting mission, A.B. I'd hoped Lord Ramuh could be persuaded with words alone, but nonetheless, I can only admire the adroitness with which you responded to the primal sudden challenge. And it seems that Urianger too was pleased with the outcome. What say you, B? Shall we gather back at the Rising Stones and ponder the lessons of the day? Yeah. Got home yesterday, felt like I didn't want to feed the establishment. Valid. So valid. You know, why feed the establishment when you could take a day off? Heading home to Revenant's Toll. This is what gods are made of. That's what the story quest makes me think of. Always good to take a day the heck off. I took a day off from everything on Wednesday, and that was so nice. I'm gonna watch this YouTube video. Thank you, Jorby. I just put it out today. You can't so oh no, I was really hoping to stop you. No. I'm stretching. But thanks. Here we are reporting back to Mama Menphilia. Welcome back, B. Word of your momentous encounter with Lord Ramuh precedes you. I would fain share news of mine own, but Urianger's discoveries must take precedence. Upon witnessing your defeat of the Lord of Levin, our learned companion was struck with a profound insight regarding the nature of the Ascian's immortality. Let us assemble and discuss his observations together. Would love to, Queen. Get me in there. Let's talk. Oh god, it's a lore vid. I liked it, but I didn't finish it.
Everyone is ready. Let us begin.
That's okay, it's okay. Yeah, it's just me chatting about how I've liked the game so far. It's very low-key, very chill. I just love to talk about games and like to do so on various platforms. So I need to make more like little chitty chat videos about the games I play on here for funsies. This is an effort to do so. Okay, we're talking.
Urianger, the floor is yours.
Please tell us all about it. Urianger, what did you think about?
As all here assembled now know, in its final hours as our Order's headquarters, the Waking Sands did play host to a most unexpected visitor. I speak of the Ascian clad in white, Elidibus.
I recall this.
Unwelcome though his presence was, his words that day did serve to confirm a truth long suspected, that the Ascians are eternal beings, to whom physical destruction is as a temporary inconvenience.
In the intervening time, Urianger and I have striven to discover a means by which the Ascians might more permanently be slain.
And 'tis my belief that we have found the thread that will allow us to unravel the twisted skein of their existence. In the moments prior to Leviathan's most recent manifestation, the Sahagin elder who summoned him was observed to undergo some manner of ascension. The etheric readings taken by Y'shtola at the time of this transfiguration have proven most enlightening.
The disruption to the flow of ether was sudden and dramatic. So tangible was the agitation, I scarce had need of my goggles.
The significance of Y'shtola's readings might better be understood in the context of mine own, taken at the instant of the Lord of Levin's demise. Unlike the Primal, the Sahagin was not subject to etheric dissipation.
Before discussing our new discoveries, it may benefit us all to recall what we know of etheric behavior. Let us begin at what some might call the end. When we who dwell in the material realm die, our spirits dissolve into the flow of ether and are returned to the ethereal realm.
This is a nice little diagram. Also, Riku, the Ascians. Is this just a council that loves ass? No, that's actually the bad guys of the Ascians. So the bad guys love ass, and you can blame them. So the movie itself isn't terrible. It's not as good as Superman from last year, but that doesn't mean it's bad. Jason Momoa is so fun and chaotic, and the story's quite good. Okay, good to know. Superman was really, really good, so I'm not surprised it's not as good as that. But like, also that's an unfair standard, TBH. Mother giving us a literal lecture.
In turn, the restless energy which suffuses that plane streams back into our world, giving rise to new life.
Oh.
'Tis as the heavens did decree, the way of all mortal souls. Twixt this world and the next do the ethereal currents swirl, bearing the very essence of life. Thus doth the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth continue unabated.
Oh, so that makes it sound like reincarnation exists in this world. You die, your soul goes into crystal, then it comes back out of crystal to fill new life. Unfair Standard wanted to give you an unbiased review. Thank you, Prigu. I'm happy to hear it.
Somewhat differently. In order to manifest and then maintain a physical presence in this realm, they must consume vast quantities of ether, most often in the form of crystals. Though they may seem to live, their flesh is but ether given shape.
So they're kind of like chaotic energy.
Thus, a defeated primal leaves behind no broken corpse. Rather, the essence of its form seeps back into the land whence it came, and the energy of its shattered spirit is called back to the ethereal realm.
And there it waiteth, till next the prayers of the faithful do draw it forth from the sea of ether, to take their offering of crystals and make for itself a new body.
Which brings us on to the third group, the so-called immortals. They exist in a manner all their own.
Also, so sorry if you're not subscribed. Ads are going to play shortly. Oh, and they're playing now. Evil! I was trying to delay them until I was done with Final Fantasy, but I didn't expect this very long cutscene.
Quite. Even as the Sahagin elder fell to the Admiral's musket shot, I witnessed the release of an ethereal cloud, which immediately took possession of a nearby minion.
Hi Riri, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Fruity Fishbone, 80% sane.
A soul that dissipateth not upon the death of the flesh.
The secret of life everlasting, and in the claws of a Sahagin no less. But I wonder, what would happen to one of these obstinate spirits should there be no suitable host for it to claim?
If mortal death entails a return to the ethereal realm, it seems doubtful that the soul of an immortal would venture there.
Nay, it merely withdraweth the distance, unto the shore of the ethereal sea, perchance, but no further.
Yes, it exists in neither this realm nor
Thank
the
you,
next,
Riri.
abiding instead in the space that lies between them. The Ascians took control of Thancred by means of a crystal of darkness, an artifact which, if our theories are correct, serves as a gateway to the place I have just described.
So we need to close this gateway, is what I'm
was hoping
hearing.
people had forgotten about that.
For Thancred.
I am sorry, my friend.
Got possessed. Pretty
For a
embarrassing.
mercy, the weary road of our research hath brought us unto an answer.
The Sahagin ascended to an immortal state, but he did not possess a crystal of darkness through which to flee this realm. Thus was he consumed by Leviathan.
So you need to have a crystal of
If we could
darkness.
entrap the spirits of defeated Ascians in like manner, and thereby deny them resurrection,
Then we kill him dead. That's what we're hoping for.
Therein lieth the path to victory. Thou art most perceptive, my lady. Only when we have trapped the bodiless soul within an ethereal prison can we hope to defeat its unnatural constancy. Thus might even an eternal paragon be consigned to oblivion.
Okay, I like this plan finally.
These feats are, of course, far easier said than done. At present, we lack a viable means to entrap and extinguish an Ascian soul.
Okay, but we have ideas. And Kakril, welcome back. How was Ritual Families 2? I hope it was good.
Yet, I believe it to be possible. The pieces of the puzzle lie before us. We have but to put them together.
Riri wants to see Tate. Okay, let me get out of this cutscene, and then I'll show you Tate. I feel like it must be close to ending. It's a long one. The people are talking, the people are talking.
I will depart at once to convene with the sages of Sharlayan. Together shall we divine the steps by which our goals may be achieved.
Wait, Riri, I didn't realize what you were saying. It's your birthday. Happy freaking birthday. Happy birthday, Riri. Let's freaking go. How's your birthday been so far? You do need to see him on your birthday.
I have the utmost faith in you, Archon.
I'm hungry. Birthday hungry.
Beg pardon, antecedent, but I would raise one final matter. Even now, a Sharlayan survey party seeketh to ascertain the fate of the students of Baldessian.
All right.
Their findings shall soon
It's
be known
Riri
to us.
Zor's birthday.
Though you harbor feelings of dread, I bid you surrender not to sorrow, but abide instead in hopeful prayer.
That's a big ask, honestly, Oriange. Like, I feel like
shall,
something bad
Archon.
happened.
Thank you.
I hope the students of Baldessian are okay, though. It's also your brother's birthday. Happy birthday to your brother, Jorby. Oh my god, and now we're here hanging out with Organization 13 again. All right, I don't know how long this cutscene will be, so I'm gonna get my son. Here he is. Tate, say happy birthday, Riri. Happy birthday, Riri. And Jorby's brother. Double birthday. Tate, how do you feel about that? He seems to feel pretty good. I think I'll come back to Cage 2 later. It's still on 352 days. Yeah, that's so fair, Brim. So freaking fair. Tate was sleeping on the bed next to me. He's tired. So the stream room is also our guest room, and we've had dirty sheets in here forever from like the last person who stayed here. So I'm washing them today. That's happening. So Tate is currently sleeping on the naked bed over there. And I think he's looked very cozy. My poor little tired cat. The Lord of Levin is returned to the ether, as was Leviathan before him. Oh no, now he's chaotically getting on my desk. Hey, why don't you just go back to sleeping, sir? I don't think you need to be here. Ramuh's acquiescence was most intriguing. Inferno, Vortex, Crag, Whirl, and Levin all now have been humbled by the bringer of light. The limitless potential of man. Hidelin's servant grows mightier by the day. I might mess with some FF later. Is your mom still in town, Riri? His tail was tailing. It really was. I've got his fluff on my face now. Yet she prospers at great cost to her mistress, whose strength is all too finite. 7 times have the masses survived the rejoining, but their souls are grown weaker and wan. Yet even as it enervates, the ardor empowers our master. All that remains is to nurture the strength of the gifted, to forge the final key. Oh my god, is this Kingdom Hearts? To forge the final key? Is this Kingdom Hearts? Be honest. And that is the task to which we bend our every effort. She is. I hope you've been having such a nice time with her. Oh dear lord, I need water. Get some water. Do I mess around on my main or buy a skip for Japanese alt? Buy a skip. It's your birthday. La Habrea's here. Divine seeds were ever wont to quicken in Eorzea's fertile soil. We need only lead men to the field, and by their eager hands shall a new deity arise. That which was shattered shall be made anew, and the one true God shall come again. Who is the one true God? Never know what these men are saying. These Organization 13 members. Why do y'all all look the same, too? All have, like, the same character model. One true God. Looks kind of scary. Looks kind of like Moira Overwatch. Ma'am, I have to also commission rigging for my model. And that's expensive. Okay, that was a crazy cutscene. I have a lot to think about. And I'm curious what's next with Minfilia. Minfilia! So next is going to be correspondence Minfilia wants to share with me. Right, she said at the beginning of that conversation she had something she wanted to share, but we will not get to it right now because it's time for us to switch and play some Resident Evil 4 Remake. It's time for me to finally finish that DLC.